Stone-wave cliffs. We're going to follow the story here a little bit. I feel like we went somewhere that was maybe slightly ahead. Probably a good place to grind right now, but I want to just... We'll push the story out a little bit, and then we'll come back and look at the other thing. I guess we'll hit these while we wait for people to arrive. So welcome to my new streaming time, in the week anyway. In the weekends, it'll still have to be late-ish, but... I want to switch to here because it'll be much more manageable for me, and should make it better for me to get episodes done. And guide videos and stuff. I do want to do some guides for this, actually. As I, Is that worth doing right now? Because he's got a shield. I don't know. Let's do this. But I hope everybody's well. Oh, I pressed on the wrong one. That was silly. Alright, okay. Let's at least finish you off, shall we? And then take the shield off. There we go. I love that breaking rules. That's so good. Get double turn. Ooh. Missed. Damn it. Wow, there's so much damage. Must have been a crit. Man. I do not feel overpowered right now. Touch your mind, I was building up to some good stuff. Thunderbolts. The pure RNG move. I could revive, but also... Danger. Oh, oh, oh. We got it. Hey, we've got some burnt lumina. Let's make sure we've got all that double checked in a second. Alright, so I want to go to... Yeah, this way. It's so likable. Okay. Let's look around the side. I should really heal. Oh, we got another one of those. Is that higher level than the last one? That's, Oh, you know what? I could have just used a full heal, couldn't I? Oh, man, I was Nightmare again. Really?
See why you like throwing rocks.
You've been quiet since you saw those people.
It felt like they knew me. Like, actually knew me. I don't understand what's happening. And I feel like I never understood. Like, I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets. In Lumiere, life never made sense, and I never fit, and now out here, when it was just starting to maybe feel good, then this happens, and...
Yeah. I hate it too. Things we don't understand. They just make us feel small and powerless. But it helps, you know? To focus on the things I do understand. on the people I care about and who care about me. And, you know, now I feel a little less lost, because at least we're lost together. What? What? Stop it. Too cheesy? No. Well, if it makes you feel better, I was even more lost when I was 16.
I heard that was because you were only thinking about girls.
Yep, but guess what? The girls weren't thinking about me at all.
I believe that.
Yeah. You can talk to me. We're family. Well, that's what the paperwork says, at least.
Well, the paperwork probably says we're dead too, so...
Yeah, probably. Ooh, nice one.
I know.
I told you, don't get cocky. It was okay.
You taught me great. Nah.
Well, that was a cute scene I wasn't expecting. We have an NPC look that we need. It's interesting. We still need to find more of those. Oh yeah, I need some ivory. Oh, replay will be on. It's fine. Hey.
I think you have a new best friend.
Esquier? Yeah. He's sweet. And somehow he knows I'm a terrible swimmer. When he said that, it made me think of, you know...
Yeah, I thought it might. After the beach, when I was alone, I almost,
I know.
Lune told you?
No, but I could fill in the blanks. And I understand better than anyone. You know that? I'm just glad Lune found you before it was too late.
So does she like him then, maybe?
Just like whoever found me. I like having you in my life.
Same.
Good night, Gustav.
Alright, let's rest. Give me my stuff. Oh wow, we've got levels. We've got level ups. Oh, it's probably on scale, because I haven't used her points yet. Oh, and Mayel. Okay. I'm wondering whether or not maybe I do need to put some points in defense. The health idea doesn't seem to be working. Five skill points. We're going to save them until we get some of these extra tiles unlocked. Oh, I can talk to you. Hello.
I haven't seen a human in so long. You're much tinier than I remember.
When was the last time you saw a human?
Oh, my best friend when he asked for my help.
Your best friend is human? I thought Francois was your best friend.
Yes.
When we get to the later ends of the game and it's all kind of pieced together, it's going to be revelationary, right? Go to sleep.
I envy them. Those who can't see. Those who know not that they are not forgotten, and thus absolved, a fresh dawn in their playground, while we live in shadows, swimming in ink. We are but a fragile dream, a singular weed, resisting, ever resisting, that iron dirt, that eternal law. Those who can't see, those who know not, that they are not. Do you know? We are fellows. Those who know not, that they are not.
Those who know that they are not. Interesting. Is this an NPC or is this a battle? I mean, they're not aggroing. Are they optional? Must be optional. I can get past it. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh, recover health on power, that's big. So all these health recovery pictures are probably going to be very useful as we find them. Let's equip something. Get all of these learned. I guess once you've got them all learned, I wonder if it becomes the case that you're basically just going to equip these for stats. Or for saving, I guess. So that's one. Full. Try and get them all done. And so I guess if one has a number on it, that is the dead energy near 0. Trying to see if there's a... Yeah, so it'll tell you. If something's got multiple versions, it'll tell you. And we've missed 2 somehow. I'll have to look around that later. Because I'm doing an earlier stream, I'll actually have this evening to play around, I think. Hopefully. That's good. Alright, let's continue forward. So it was just straight we get past this. I feel like we should at least try this encounter. I have no idea if we're going to be strong enough. Virgin. These are dangerous as well. Oop. Right. Starters we need to go on. And there are 3 enemies as expected. Okay. We don't have a mark on there, so that's fine. We could get slow on there. We're gonna have to attempt to parry the other enemies to death. Try and concentrate on the main enemy.
Feel the burn.
Seems resistant. I didn't look at what that said there actually. And we can switch to virtuous if we wanted. Or I can do offensive stance for defenseless. Switch to virtuous and then get breaking rules on there. Oh no, that's just for destroying shields. I don't really need that. We could put shields on. Let's put shields on.
Shields out.
Let's play the buffing game. I really wish there's a way to avoid that. We have to break it now, right? That's the way that goes.
Parry it.
Yeah, you're right, but I missed. Okay. Let's put a mark on there. I don't know if that was the right timing for the mark, though. But yeah, because we want PS on. If we were going to do it, we want PS on there. Right, so rather than wasting that mark, let's use... Oh, but she's going to come out of offensive. Okay, we have to use it. Let's use it. Let's use it. Yeah, okay. So the move here is we're going to use Swift Stride to put into a virtuous stance. And then I'm going to remark it again. Could even do that on you, but yeah. Damn it. Missed again. Not getting these parries costing me a lot. We should get good damage out of this thing. 9,800. Half off and break into that. One. That's just one was it, okay. And look at look how much AP she's got now. I could mark again. He's gonna need
Take him down.
one soon.
Ready to parry.
Oh, wrong button.
Let's start.
Damn it, missed again.
Let's shot.
There's no choice, she's gonna have to heal.
That's better.
And then need to put that up. And then he needs AP. Man, it's such a shame to waste a mark. Let's not do that. So let's do energy tint. Five hits. Damn it. Which... I'm not gonna win this.
Yeah.
But let's at least do another one of these. Annoyingly, it's possible. Bam.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Really can't get that parry. I don't know why I can't time the parry for the life of me. The longer I fight for, the better I'm going to learn it though. So let's...
Ready to go.
Damn it. Wasn't even looking. Just looking at the wrong enemy.
Shot.
I mean, let's try and go for offensive switch into... into flurry. That's the only hope of maybe trying to get a break on it.
On me. Let's dance. Let's dance.
Man, I cannot get that parry at all. There's no point. Alright, we'll have another go at that after we've done this next zone. It is doable though. It is doable. We could do it. Oh, it saved there, didn't it? Okay. Stone wave cliffs it is. This is basalt, right? I think this actually happens in Ireland. Weird hexagonal stone. It's kind of interesting.
Wanna go for a ride? Apparently, that was where people went on dates, you know? What do you think happened in those cabins?
No, actually, my guess is this was Expedition 50. You see, they created this giant wheel, and they tried to cross the world.
Okay, Professor.
Mes amis, floor is close. I can feel it.
Come on, you can fly. Can't you get Flora yourself?
Oh no, too much effort.
So, wait. Esquire is that powerful?
Apparently so, but also lazy.
All right, let's go.
What a weird creature.
Well, into a new zone we are. Stonewall Cliffs. Do I need to be worried?
What have we here?
A bit more cash, eh? Continue forward. How have I got Gustav on so much health? Is that because I've given him so much? No, it's only 13. Must be the Pictos. Right. I'm gonna rebalance that later on. I'm gonna continue hoping we can just brute force our way through for the video, and I'm gonna have to spend some time doing some jiggery pokery. Hello. Rope there. But I see pink loot. Where's the pink loot? There. Bit of Lumina. Okay. I haven't decided who my preference is for characters yet. I feel like if Shiel can have healing, she'll be much easier to use. That's got to be way easier to manage than the 4 colours of Lune. But Lune is a powerhouse. Do we try this? Let's be honest, it's coming. It's coming anyway. I guess we'll have to. It's not slow. So how about we take precautions?
Let the ink flow. Ice shut.
It's weak to ice, that's useful to know. So is everything here going to be weak to ice? I wonder if each zone has a weakness, or if we're going to have to start mixing stuff in. I actually don't like the offensive stance. If we can skip offensive and switch between defensive and virtuous, I don't see why we wouldn't do that. Can't get away with it breaking the rules, obviously. But that doesn't matter because we can switch out of offensive because we get a free turn.
I'll do it.
What? I broke shields. I'm supposed to get a free turn. Oop. Do I want a mark or do I want... Oh, if anything else... Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, I got that wrong. Hey, Gavin, how are you, buddy? I know I disappeared for a few days. It's my fault. Kids been off over the week on a bank holiday weekend. It was like, nope, you're not allowed to touch your computers this weekend. I'm like, alright, okay. Yeah, you were right, so it needed defenseless on it. That's what I misread. The target's defenseless, place a command. So ideally, I need to get defenseless from somewhere else. Against shielded enemies. It's not marked right now, is it? No, but it is on fire. So I can switch to virtual stance and get 2 AP back.
Let us stain them.
I can do increased fire damage, and it already has a burn, so immolation actually looks pretty good there. How far have you got anyway, Gavin? You doing okay? I'm hoping to be able to concentrate on this game a little bit more this week now. I'm a bit late to the party, but... Right, so this is where... I've already got power up on. So in theory, what I want to do with my L is going to be break its shield and hit with a strong move, and we could do that with marking shot. Shields come off. Missed. Nope. Missed all those. Right, okay. We don't get in trouble. Oh, so it did work, so it's still marked. So I could do... See, I don't know. Is Fury better? Or is Pierce better? I have no way of testing it, do I? Like right now in this particular situation. I don't have that. I don't have the base numbers. That Pierce does such good damage when an enemy's marked, though. Oh, give me a Pictone. 50% less damage, but can't be healed. Oh, that's interesting. Cannot be healed. Does that prevent recovery from abilities as well? I'm gonna make the guess that it does, but that needs playing around with. That's quite cool. I love how they dropped me one little item. I'm like, oh, that's like a bit. It's like, oh, you can change it, make a whole playstyle around that. I guess speed and crit rate as well. I'll slot that in there. Right, so we did all the bottom area, we did that little loop at the top. This area doesn't seem too confusing to walk around yet, which is good.
Nice.
Lumina, that's good. Alright, got some new enemy types. Swordmaster looking enemies. Some kind of Reaper. I assume the theme here is supposed to be some kind of like painting. You hated these things, okay? Are they all weak to art? I'm going to test that now. In a second. Right, which one's dangerous? I don't even know. Let's go with that. For now. Or now. Man, we do so little damage. Right, so we can test ice, because the last enemy was weak to ice. Not weak to ice. I want to know which element they're weak to. Test. Fire damage. Not weak to fire. That is a long wind up. Oh my god. What? Ah, that's so annoying. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like that scythe thing. Right, so I've tried ice and fire.
Take him down.
Let's do pierce. It doesn't have. Yeah, this is gonna do loads of damage anyway. Can these be shot? So is that moving targets now? No. Okay. Tried fire, tried ice. Well, at least it's not one of those evasive things. Oh man, hello. Energizing paint and a new weapon. Chation. No longer gain AP on parry. Plus 1 AP on getting hit. I think you still shoot those orbs. Okay. Oh, can you? Usually it gives you the sign, doesn't it? I can try it next slot. I love how interesting some of these pictos are. So if you wanted to play the tank game, can you really get to the position where you don't need to parry?
Lizette, 56th. In my youth, I mistook drama for passion. Simone helped me understand the difference. Opened my eyes to an entirely different way to experience the world. How can she be gone? How could they so callously, so nonchalantly destroy such a beautiful soul? Vile, vile, vile! They just killed her, like she was a worthless Nevron. Those cold-blooded, treacherous, despicable parasites. But Night Trap worked. We caught one of those white-haired bastards. She looks human, but I know she's a monster. She refuses to speak, but I'll make her talk, and then I will feed her to a Nevron. Then the Paintress can take me. I don't care. Nothing matters. I will have justice.
Yeah, you gotta watch that retributive little spike there. You know, I didn't go up that rope, did I? Let me go back to the last previous bit. Oh, and I need to check that weapon as well. Which I think was yours? Yes. Okay, so that's giving us dark. I guess there's a potential these are weak to dark. I won't even know if I don't use it, would I? Okay. Now have a look at her skills. And decide whether or not we'll try dark. The last time I used a weapon that the enemy dropped in the zone, it healed them, right? That's the problem. I almost missed a bit. I just remembered very quickly then. There's a rope there that didn't go up. So I was distracted by the big crystal monster. Yeah, those sickle enemies. The sword one's actually quite cool, and I quite liked it.
The 78, Max Arts. Stealing the airships. But we knew we had to try, and it worked. We deserve strong leaders, not those old fools on the council hiding under the dome. Under their control, our people are condemned to a slow, inevitable extinction. Their timid half-steps achieve nothing. The answers are not in Lumiere. They are out here. Our only choice is to take matters into our own hands. Fortune favors the bold. We must forge ahead with conviction.
Okay, through this way. This is going to be a big upgrade, is it? I'm glad I came. That's a nice few little directions to check out. Can't see them. Why can't I see any of the... Will it show me if I shoot it? No. Let's go check for that. I feel like it's a perspective issue. I should be able to see one from here, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there's one. Haha. Alright, let's try the other way. That was distant, wasn't it? Ah, yeah. Is that it? Yes.
This will be useful.
Oh, it's a weapon. Delaram element. Is that the element we need here? Is that a sign? Find out. I can't tell, is that light or dark? So there's just different scaling, I assume. I've got energizing pain. I don't know if I want to have that on or not. I'm trying to get most of the parries, and the idea of, you know, successfully getting parries and then not getting the AP feels bad. But I kind of want to try it. Because if you can... I don't know. It feels like... No, we're starting to get some of the stuff now, and maybe the idea of not parrying can be done. But it feels weird, doesn't it? Although, it doesn't say anything about dodging. Do we get AP for dodging? I don't even know. Can I shoot that? Are you coming? Let's have you. They're different colours. Or is that just lighting? Doesn't give me any information when I look at them, does it? Alright. Do I wanna... No, she needs to get into a strong stance first, so let's... I don't know why I like setting my up to do the damage, but I do. The music here feels much more ominous, doesn't it? And that sets us up with... We can do Swift Stride into Virtuous, but I feel like what I want to do is Offensive Switch into Swift Stride into Pierce. It's 3 turns. It's probably a bit much. And now... That's probably the wrong time, but it's still going to do good damage. It's going to be fun. Got them pretty good. Shame it's not going to be marked.
The dance begins.
She's in Virtuous now. Let's try Florette, shall we? Oh yeah, damage is way high. Really good at parrying. I don't feel like I am. I missed so many. Now I'm obviously better than my other streams because I'm not. It's not midnight, right? So I'm more awake now, I guess, than usual. Usually it's like I'm tired, I'm ready for bed, I'm streaming. That's why I'm trying to make it earlier in the day. That Florette in Virtuous is disgusting. Go. Not even a question. Alright, I don't even need PS anymore. Alright, that's really good. Yes! That has been decided. So if we look at Mael's ability, do I have extra abilities? Pierce can come off. We don't need it. The only good thing about it is it gets a discount if you're in Virtuous stance, but that's so much more powerful. So that means I can switch PS for something else that I want. Such as something else that gets me into Virtuous. Which I don't have right now. But obviously not having that fixes her being able to unable to apply burn on her own in case she needs it. Those two go together. Those two go together. Guard up, and then yeah. Applies 3 burn. And that one puts us into defensive. I think I prefer that. Realistically, I think we start trying to avoid offensive. You should really be trying to switch from defensive to Virtuous if you can. Yeah, 'cause that's big. That's really big. If you can keep her on the 6, obviously not, because she won't be gaining very much AP. It is quite difficult to do that twice, isn't it? Because even on max AP, you got to get the parrying good on there. But okay, yeah, I think that's going to be better. Cool, alright. Ooh, what have we got?
This will be useful.
Some Lumina. Oh, it really makes me want to... The crazy thing is, because there's no limit on Lumina, right? So you're going to be better off picking 3 characters early and putting your Lumina into them. Unless there's periods where they force you to use certain characters, but I don't know that yet. Which actually means the mark is less essential, so I can actually change his abilities slightly. Yeah, so Rain of Fire is expensive, but yeah, we can apply burn, go into defensive, that's good. Right now, yeah, so we've got a burn on there, right? So I can Swift Stride into Virtuous now and regain 2 AP in the process. Missed. Got it. Damn it, missed. This is really annoying. Missed it. At least I got some of them. So you would want a debuff on there. Ideally you would have defenseless, right? But I've gone in the wrong order now. So powerful. That's so good. Right, okay. But now she doesn't have anywhere near the AP you'd want on her. That's okay. Alright. Sometimes the recovery on the parry seems a bit weird.
Ready to evade.
Damn it. Trying to track that is so horrible. Needs to build AP up.
Careful, my ult.
I mean, they're not tough. Got the last one, there we go. I mean, I'm improving at it. Right, so I can't flurry now because I don't have 6. We've got so many switches to offensive, I really don't like it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. He's gonna die now anyway. Oh, they are... They are evasive. I didn't think they were. Man, really? Let's test one of these orbs. Oh yeah, they do explode. Okay, cool. How did he get a shield? I'm just not dealing with you.
Get ready.
Damn it. And their moves are so annoying. I'm just gonna cheat. We've got a lot of these to go. Okay. Clear.
What
Ooh,
have we
another
here?
picto. Play first. Let's try play first. Surely that doesn't let you do that twice, right? Is that just so that you don't have to do the active attack? If it is, that's really bad, but yeah. Or does that mean we can put someone else at the top, regardless of speed? So if you've got someone that you always want to attack first, you can put that on. We'll get it mastered anyway. But okay, it's interesting. It gives crit rate and speed on it. Because what I am assuming right now is eventually you'll be equipping these for the stat increases. Because obviously you can't really ignore 300 health or 34 speed, 34 defense. Yeah, I think so. So on her, I'm going to go speed and crit rate. That healing mod. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can do something like that now. Let's give her some better stats. It's everything there's learned, right? I really don't like that. But like, yeah, so you could go... Maybe that's why she's better off now, because she's got defense on. So that's there. You can put something like that on. That's going to increase her defenses overall quite a bit. Alright, yeah. So you can use that for stats. It's an interesting way of making equipment. I guess, you know, what it's done is separated stat gains from fashion. So we can have a costume on. We're going to worry about accessories and costumes and stuff with stats on. I guess the weapons are still there. That's got to be the way forward. Did I get up there? No, I didn't get up there. Let's have a quick look around. I feel like I went around in circles up here already, but I want to know how we get up there. Does it, like, is it going to come back around, maybe? Around the back? Let's get up there as well. Have I missed something? Nope, alright.
Interesting.
So yes, it is going to come back around. I guess before we interact with that, we'll grab the checkpoint. Anyone level up? Yeah, you did. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I wonder what the minimum fare for speed is. essence. Okay. See, I think we're going to reach that later, weirdly enough. This reminds me of Pokemon. A girder. Okay. Yeah, she sets it on fire, it's gonna go to thingy. So, probably better.
Let me help.
Then you now switch straight into Swift Stride here. Burns up a lot though.
I'll do it.
Should be easy to parry really. Oh man. Getting crushed. Then you came next. Now I can't use Flurry. Can use Rain of Fire.
Brace yourselves.
Alright. Oh, stunned me. It's on fire. So I can Swift Stride. Reach virtual stance. Step. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Specto's getting learnt now, that's good.
This will be useful.
Just one healing tint. Yeah, very useful. I have a really bad tendency to avoid healing in combat though. I don't know where that comes from, but I do. This has been working really well on Gustav. Vitality, Might, Agility. I really want that big crit rate though. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the base is, right? So his base health is 593. So 609. Alright, okay, so they must have the same value on each character then. Does that mean they have... So if I do... Is that going to say... Oh, I can't test it. That will say 609. So each character doesn't seem to have different stat progression. Particularly like health. So that would mean if we go to you, 15 of that, we'll look a little lower. 559. So those 3 levels are worth 609 and 559. 50. 3 levels are worth 50. It's interesting. And actually, it might be worth leveling her up to see what does go up. I might do that in a lower level area. I'm going to see what actually rises. Later on.
A shrine to the Paintress.
The Paintress destroyed our world.
Do they get used straight away, or do I have to use them? Yeah, they get used straight away. So 4.
And someone
Nice.
built her a shrine.
The weak-minded turn to whatever they can to explain the unknown.
When you're at the mercy of a power you don't understand, you might try anything.
Here they are. Oops, didn't press the thing in time. Alright, so whatever element that is, it's not weak to it. Missed it. Gustav's gone again. Is he that much faster?
Finesse and grace.
Let the ink flow. Feel the burn.
Gustav, don't die!
Need AP more than anything. It's gonna be done in a minute anyway. Weird how that one like jumps down as like a surprise. We would have beat the other ones though. Oh, hello. Yeah, multiple directions here. So we came, yeah, from that way. Let's do left first. Anything? No. Alright.
Lucille of the 50th. Our beautiful wheel. Wedged upon the rocks. A casualty of the massive serpent of the sea. But even shattered, its presence is still comforting. Adrian and Gabriel are doing their best to sustain morale, but with no food, no clean water, no way to fix the wheel, our fate is quite clear. No, to me at least. But I have no desire to hold back the hopes of others. Perhaps. Perhaps we will find a way back. Still. These moments of quiet, sitting on the beach, are also a source of contentment. All our lives we've been running, trying to outrace time, trying to reach an unreachable goal. And now we can finally rest. At least we got to see some of the wonders of this world. Even the serpent, cruel as it is a deadly elegance that is mesmerizing. But oh, what other marvels might we have seen had we been able to keep rolling? I sometimes wonder what it would have been like to grow up outside the dome. Perhaps even live amongst the Nevrons. Could we have achieved a form of peace? Or even prospered alongside them?
Hey, 2K. Jesus, that second trailer. Is it good? Does it look good? Are we in for a treat, or is it looking questionable? Like, I know it's going to look pretty, graphically. Did we see gameplay? It's good. Cool. That's what I want to hear. And we got a...
This will be useful.
Wow. I didn't realize we were able to go that far.
Nice.
Almost didn't notice that. Can we go back? We can. It's crazy how far it lets you go. I have no idea. Not bad. It's like... it's like what you expect from a game with guns, drunks, and theft, okay? I mean, like I say, it's been so long since I played GTA. We'll do GTA 5. I'm going to do GTA 5 close to 6 on the channel. Because that's the best way to do it. So I guess we'll do it after Christmas, do GTA 5, then I'll have a good idea what a GTA, kind of modern GTA looks like in a game. It'll be fresh in my head then as well. These are resistant to this, okay. So this new weapon we've got was a bad idea. No, I've not played GTA 5. The last GTA I played was on PS2. Missing out. Why I am happy. Alright, let's oh, did that spread the damage? All the hits aren't on one enemy. Somehow it damaged through the shield. That's weird. Keep having to strip the shields off with Gustav. Alright, and you can't keep going now. Yeah, okay. Still gonna do good damage from Virtuous there, that's good. Finish him. Eat my shots. We can polish chrome from these. So I guess that means we could get weapons to +9. If that's what these drop. Let's see if we can get that to drop again. Right, I'm just checking I haven't missed anything. Yeah, definitely missed anything. Okay. I know I progress probably quite painfully slowly, but I need to not miss too much. They've spread damage. Oh man, that's such a double-edged sword. So that basically makes you have to deal with that last. Okay. I didn't realize that it was that bad. But alright. Oh, there is a flee. Can you flee?
Finesse and grace.
Fleeing failed? Or does everything just get a free turn if you flee? explains that. I'm just gonna rest because I was taking too much of a beating there. And I guess that thing wrong. I don't want to have to deal with all those shields. Probably would have been still been quicker, but. So you guys coming for GTA 5? You coming? The only problem is I bet it's full of music that's gonna get streams tagged with copyright. I'm just gonna be right back. I need to get a drink. We are so back, people. How's everyone? So, let's do... Is that increases speed as well, don't it? I wonder what the... where the break point is for DPS in terms of attack power to crit chance. So we have... Shall I do some math in my head? Because if I increase that, right? 3 damage is like 0.7% damage increase. No. Wait, oh, that's because of scaling. That's interesting. So that's 2 base damage, not including scaling, out of 180, which is more like 1 point something percent damage increase, whereas the crit rate, it takes 2 points for that, so you have to count 2 points, and that's 4 points of damage. So now you're talking more like 3 to 4%. No, more than 4%, so that's more like 5%. No, 4%. It's going to take 2 of those to give 1 point of crit chance. Nah, it's not even that close. This is way high. Not even close right now. This is high. Let's have one of them. I still don't know where the good spot for speed is. I feel like there's going to be like a zonal amount so you don't get enemy just dunking on you with tons of turns. They've all still got abilities that aren't unlocked yet, haven't they? Stuff we're still not seeing on all of them. Really makes me want to hurry up and get a bit further, I suppose. Let's keep going. If it gets too hard, I'm just going to turn the difficulty down. I really need to start making strides going forward. I love how many tools they've given us though. There's so many tools in this game to just play with. Hello. Wrong button. Wrong button again. That's the one I want.
A storm is coming.
I still need to work out what element these guys are weak to. They didn't even tell me there. Maybe that's weak to ice. No, it can't be, because it's the same as the crystal thing. That was resistant to ice. Strike is done. Claire, you come in. What if you do the JRPG thing and drag those things together and have like massive battles?
Danger! Brace yourselves.
And it takes 4 for the overcharge.
For those who come after.
Good, didn't it? So yeah, these weird candle scythe things are the main pain. Whoa, no, I want to get the first strike. And so you have to take it on last, because otherwise it shields the other enemies.
Let me help.
Did I keep No, I need to change some of this. I feel like we don't need 2 heals. Although healing being thingy, so we'll take revitalize off. Time to get that last one then.
Get ready.
That auto shell, really good. Yeah, it's looking good, looking good. Yeah, I don't even have Swift Stride. I don't want to burn that much stuff, I'd rather put a weaken on you. Just put you into defenseless. It's getting late on you.
Get ready.
Brace yourself.
It's fine. Missed.
Please, mine.
Had to get that, just on 6 health. Mutant.
Get ready.
Overflowing with energy.
Hey. It's gonna miss anyway, but it was worth a try. I went to overcharge, but okay. That's the best way to do those at the end. Here you go.
Nice.
Apply powerful when falling below 50% health. I don't feel like that's as important as shell. But I guess we need to learn it. I'd want it on male. So as a setup, you could have... Can't be healed, but you gain... Take 50% less damage, plus SOS shell, plus SOS powerful. You could have it so that, like, as the battle goes on, you're just getting harder and harder to kill. Interesting enough. I really don't want to equip that. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. But it is literally designed for you to stand there and take the damage. That's why it's got the defense and the health on there, isn't it? Yeah. It probably will end up working out as more AP for anyone struggling to parry. It's very good.
An advantage.
More Lumina. I mean, I've probably got that much of that stored up. Like, that's where your power curve is almost hidden, right? Got 27 Lumina we could be using. Leo?
Lovely.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm hoping I'm not missing too much. Still that ledge that we saw. It's got boss battle written all over it. Oh, looks like a village. Interesting.
Looks like a farm.
Like old times, eh?
Yeah. Oh, hello. So many little passages. Guess that didn't count. So, don't pop those balls, that'll be a bad idea. Oh, I need to change one of Lune's skills. Keep getting to do it. This is a perfect example of one that would be probably good for like the earth one that does spread of damage.
I'm ready.
Man, it's so brutal. There's so many parries to be rewarded. I'll charge it, man. Let's go.
Let me paint death!
Brace yourselves. Overflowing with energy. Feel the burn.
Get ready.
Hey, I got one power up. There's absolutely no point in me marking that. Miel's going to destroy that in a minute. Ah. So the best move is what? To shoot that, but on its orbs? Because that's dead. So now we can shoot the orbs. $5,500. So what do you guys reckon? Do you reckon we should grind Shiel's level up to the same as everybody else's?
Well, that will help.
Yeah, I need to work out what weapon we should have here. I am feeling the lack of weapon upgrades. Hello, little hidden. Oh, and a merchant. And this is what I was looking for. And that's a rope, it's a shortcut. Well, actually, she needs a few skills before she starts to feel good. It's the same with all of them, right? Okay, let's trade stuff. Let's go. We have fight merchant for extra loot. We should get all of those. Probably all of those. Normal chroma, I don't think I need it. Probably get the recoup. Man, so yeah. So even though I've kind of faffed around a little bit, we're still close to not even having enough of the money. Should have respec'd here, but we're going anyway. Energizing star's pretty cool. It's not too slow, that's good. It makes no sense to marking shot right now. In fact, I don't think marking shot makes sense when you're planning to parry anyway. Yeah, so from fire's bad. It's like I'm evaluating his skills now, and a lot of it just doesn't seem worth it, does it? But let's get charging that up. Grows bigger. Been far too nice so far. Missed. I missed that real bad. Damn it. It took so long to charge it up. Hey. Oh, didn't know there was a second one coming. Tricked me there. Okay, it's time. Full charged. I suppose I could mark now and then just choose not to parry. I have to dodge. Missed. Oh, still don't have the power up came off. Right. Missed.
For those who come after.
Might not even be, no? Lost it. Treat, and it is Rangerson. Okay. So now I'm going to hope that that is, what's the word? Relevant to the area. So if I take those, that uses all of my currency up. Chroma. Rangerson. Was that for shield as well? That looks like a totally different shape weapon. It is, okay. Sash has two dark style weapons. We got two dark style weapons in the same area. Healing skills cost less. Oh, she has healing skills, so she can take Lune's place then. That's what that's telling me. going to toy around with it later. I said that last time, but I am. So I could rest here for one. I don't need to. It's good to know. Just been through there. Oh, hello. Still got the last one to do as well. And look at that. That is a beast. Oh, I still haven't changed my skills. I guess we'll start with the big one. Nice. Good to know. I think I need to get burn on it. I should have put burn on it. Could have just strike. Ready up for a flurry. You want to be virtuous for big damage, don't you? Damn it. I thought it was going to be single. Completely misjudged that.
Get ready.
Missed the last one. I've just got powerful on right now. Okay. Man, it completely screws her if she gets a stun.
Feel the burn.
I guess that's the sad thing. I guess with Mayo being timing based and mostly damage, Lunan and Scale are probably going to be the go-to, aren't they? I wouldn't do that.
For those who come after.
Do you have merch? Yeah, I did make some, yeah. I don't know if it's all still live, but yeah. I'll have to check. So few people were bothered about it. I haven't looked at it in ages. Is that Ali? How are you anyway, Ali? You okay? Good. That's good to see. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about. I completely forgot that I did that. But yeah, it should all be linked. It should still be live, but like I never took it down or anything. But I haven't checked in on it because so few people were bothered about the merch that yeah, I completely forgot about it. I'm so sorry. I will check it before the weekend. But yeah, I actually paid someone to make like imagery and stuff for the channel. Then nobody bought it. It's kind of fun. Right, so what do we need? We need... I need to heal. This is... I'm getting crushed. Oh, that was the wrong person. Whoops.
Get ready.
This will give it a big one. Let's go. Why did I make that? Why did I do that? You've completely caught me off guard. I'm all thrown off. Sadly, my Oblivion had a bug. It prevented me from getting Last Trevor and Shivering Isle DLC. I can't complete the game. Really? Wow. So loads of people getting all sorts of like soft locks, lockouts. Then I hope that gets addressed. I do hope that gets addressed. So that means we've both had one of those. Missed it. Damn it. With the shield.
Take cover.
Resistant fire. So I'm probably going to remove mark type stuff. I'm going to take mark off Gustav. I'm going to take that off you. The only person who uses burn is male, and that's just a setup, so we don't need the mark on there. We don't need that on there. Let's try some ice.
Ice. Shatter.
Yes, these are the ice. Okay. Has that anyone left? Oh, it's a waste. So what we should do is that. Switch to Virtuous. We need a heal here. I like how the game is almost testing the makeup of your party with the standard encounters here. We can pretty easily see
For those who come after.
when we go against a boss, we're probably not correctly prepared. And I don't think it's a level thing. I just need to get my abilities in order. So, for example, I'm not so bothered about marking now. Because it is strong, but it limits what the rest of the party can do. And in particular, it means if you parry, you waste the mark. Which is bad. So we do want a fire move on her, ideally, but we don't have another one. So I may have to unlock a different fire move on her. But it's good to have a hit all. So let's change that to that. I don't think having 2 heals is good right now. I'm not generating a lot of green, but I have just gotten, yeah, earth now. Which means I can generate green to power up healing there, so I don't need revitalization. So we could put that on instead of revitalization. And I'm aware revitalization is more powerful, but I don't know. I mean, do I waste a turn on a 30 to 50% heal? The good thing about this is it's regenerative and it doesn't take any AP. Last mission called the Prince of Madness after defeating Jiggler. You'll get the trophy. I can't get it. I mean, at least it levels to you. It's a ball ache, isn't it? Because you either start a new character and go all the way back through it again, or you reload an earlier save far enough in before whatever it is that causes the bug. It's the same I had with the thing, right? Technically, what? It took me a 6-hour stream to get to where I was in the storyline. I could restart it again, but it's 6 hours of doing the same thing. And that's like, I don't know. That's world ending for me. In that particular instance. I mean, it's not. I don't mind doing the same thing twice if I've got like a goal. Like, obviously, I'm doing the streams, then I'm going to do a series behind the streams that are actually a detailed walkthrough series, but that's different. I've got a different goal there. So we need you to have... What did I want to change on you? Your own burn. I don't think having your own burn really matters so much, but it's good to have it. More burn if it's already burnt is quite cool. Taking PS off, yes. Oh yeah, it's him we need to change. I need to take his mark off, but I haven't got a different ability. Most of it, I don't actually care about most of his abilities. That's the shame there, isn't it? I don't use that enough. I don't want to use that anymore. That's good. I haven't even used that. That's really powerful as well. 6 hits and critical hits generate 2 additional charges. Yeah, Strike Storm is basically Super Lumiere. Okay. Overcharges is his pony. Unless there's a stronger version of that later. But okay. That stays as is for now. I reload the game. All 6. Google what to do. No help on this bug. I can't play it. Oblivion arrested with 8+ crashing. Well, he's had crashes as well to get that bug a second time, mate. Can't do it. Want to, but can't. No, you shouldn't do that. I don't even know how they've managed to do it. Like, somehow they've put new bugs in that break the quest lines. Like, you'd think... I mean, maybe this is... They've done something to try to correct the previous bugs. Like, when you think about mine came out differently to the previous bug. So maybe they've done something to try to address it and somehow broken something somewhere else. Because I think I remember someone saying somewhere that often when they fix one thing, it can break something somewhere else that they don't realize or come across. They try to fix old bugs, but it's a Bethesda, as it's a Bethesda game, it has to have a certain amount of bugs in it. But that's what it feels like. So it feels like they tried to... So with my bug specifically, right, they've obviously tried to fix the bug of when you first see... when you first see the Emperor's son, I can't remember his name now. When you first see the Emperor's son in Cloud Temple with the Great Welkin Stone, he's supposed to take it straight from you, basically. The game is trying to recognize that you've been and explored and you've got it early. But that failed on my game. He was supposed to have already taken that, and then when you go out for the armor, you deliver the armor. but it failed to recognize and take the Welkin Stone straight away from me, and instead tried to take them both, which should also still be doable. You should be able to go and get the Welkin Stone and the armor if you know where they are and deliver them to the Emperor's son. And then, because I had both, instead of doing the old bug, it's a new bug. Now, that could be something specific to me or my character, or something that I've also done differently in addition to that. Like, maybe, if you have other quest items in your inventory, because I don't know how things are flagged on internally of the game, right? Because surely they would have checked just the Welkin Stone and just the armor. That's probably what they've tested. There must be something else conflicting there. That's what like, if I, from an outsider's point of view and what makes sense to have checked, that's probably what they've checked. But I don't know. Maybe if someone's holding, I don't know, like the Necromancer's amulet or something else that's like a quest item, maybe that conflicts with it somehow, and they didn't foresee that happening. If I'm trying to be like rational about how that gets missed. I need this third cyst. Oh, there it is. Haha. Right. I don't mind. I don't mind ambitious games having bugs in them. Personally, like, I always stand on the idea that anything man-made is not perfect, and expecting that is crazy. Most people will admit that, you know, everything they create, build, or do for work is not 100% perfect all of the time. So, expecting that of anyone else is just stupid. But, you know, you should expect people to try and fix it at least. So hopefully they'll do that. So which way are you supposed to go? You need to find your base. Oh, hello, more loot. This place is cool, isn't it? There's no explaining Bethesda bugs. I played enough Fallout 4 to know you've just got to hope for the best. Well, I mean, it's an open world thing, and I guess Bethesda's games usually have a lot of tools and systems for the player to play with, as well as being huge, expansive open worlds, which, even all the way back to Morrowind, do change and evolve around the player. So there's so many bits that can go wrong. There's probably always going to be some kind of bug. But, you know, if you want that kind of game to exist and continue evolving, then I guess we have to accept there's always going to be some level of that. I don't think it's exclusive to Bethesda. But I guess, you know, not many games try to do as much as Bethesda games do. I'm trying to think of something that even compares and even, like, does it better. And there isn't, really. Someone's going to point to The Witcher 2, but The Witcher 2 world does not change to you like a Bethesda game does. Like, there's no point in The Witcher 3 where suddenly there's, like, Oblivion gates open up everywhere, or dragons are flying around hunting you down, and, you know, you don't hear the NPCs in The Witcher 3 talking about some of the actions that you've made in the game, which is in Oblivion. That's how long Bethesda's been doing that kind of thing for. I can't find what I was looking for. There was something that I was looking for. So, you know, I get people get annoyed at, you know, some of the bugs and stuff, and the game breaking ones that stopped story progression are frustrating as hell. Like, that's the thing they need to definitely. That's what I'm looking for. That's the thing they 100% need to get fixed. They need to stop doing that. Closest game I can think of is Obsidian's Outer World game. I mean, I didn't play enough of Outer Worlds, but Avowed didn't do it. Like, my mind was heading towards Two Worlds, but even Two Worlds didn't have that much stuff in it like that. So, you know, I feel like it's understandable that, you know, there's gonna be things that don't go perfectly. I mean, even KCD, right, which I guess lots of people have lauded as being an amazing game, does not evolve to you in the same way that a Bethesda game does. So there is something to be said about, you know, just how much depth their games usually have in them. Oh no, we don't like that. Right, so what have I got to kill that to be able to do damage to it? Is that what's happening here? Is there some kind of shielding going on? I'm gonna find out now. Yes, okay. Right, good to know. So it's not on fire, we can switch to offensive though. Shall I knock it back? Oh, so now I don't have anything that generates red. Thunderfall. Didn't go straight down. So he can kill that, probably. He's not gonna. He's never gonna get his overcharge off, is he? You have to put your own fire on there.
Let the ink flow.
Yeah, that was alright. That one was somehow easier than the last one we did. Gives us upgrade stones. Wow, loads of polished chroma. Okay. I still need to go do the last one. I'll do that after this area, probably. Right, so I found that. We did that side, that was the cyst. This area is full of upgrades. This sometimes you just have to realize it. The game says, upgrade your stuff now. The problem is, we have to fast travel back out to upgrade gear. So I think got most of the stuff from the previous zone. We climb across there. So I saw that earlier. Went back. So, yeah, okay, pretty happy. Let's go. Let's go. I have not seen any updates pushed out for Oblivion Remastered on PlayStation. Saw updates pushed out close to a week ago. PC only. Yeah, it's because you'll probably find often with games is. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. PC can have multiple small updates, right? So the best thing from a company's perspective is to try to fix things on PC first. Because I don't know if it's free, but it's definitely cheaper for updates on Steam. However, so I don't know about Xbox, but I know on PlayStation, Sony charges the companies to update the game. So, if you don't say something in the next few seconds, I shall knock myself to sleep. What? You don't exactly know. So, the best idea from like a company perspective, if you don't want to spend loads of money on updates, is get one version working perfectly, i.e. the PC version, and then hope that the issues are the same across all of the different versions. Anything could kill me at this point. The others, they possess shiny, shimmering rocks glistening on their back, okay? Three lustrous rocks. Okay. Wow, doing quite a bit of leveling there. It's a good job that gives you speed as well, because that is not a lot of crit rate there, is it? In fact, you might as well take defense. And that's why. So it takes 4 points of crit to make crit. But, yeah, actually. So I get defense every point there. So you could get the crit rate up pretty fast. But once you've gotten up to, like, probably 30 to 50% natural crit, you're not going to need much more, are you? How does it go from Express 33? The game is fantastic. I love it. How are you, Art, anyway? Oh, sorry. I don't know why. Why did I think I was talking to someone else? I don't know. We've had a cool mixture today. How have you been, anyway? Yeah, hopefully we get something for Oblivion that fixes the locks. So yeah, that gives speed and crit. I don't know. Your speed is slow. Let's fix that. That's got to be one of the most powerful stats to power up, though, right? Agility gives you damage, defense, and speed. Like, I reckon you could get away with leveling agility, vit, and look. That's what I reckon. That's a 3. If you had to do 1 on each, right? So health, that's speed and defense, and you can scale. Oh yeah, you can scale your damage. You don't need, so you don't even need might, do you? It does give you base damage, but if you can get your weapon to scale with, say, your agility, you won't even need it. Maybe this is a wasted stat. Once you get the right weapons. And look gives you... Does look also power based? Yeah. I think might be a wasted stat. I wasted it on you as well. Let's get this up. I'm going to toy around with this. I'm waiting until we get to a point where we've got, like, lots of things to play with. We'll do, like, a test thing. There's 3 acts, right? Maybe, like, once we get into Act 2, we'll have a better look at... I still haven't found which element works here. So I can pick a weapon to upgrade for everybody. Because we should get these upgraded. We shouldn't be level 5. We've had level 7 weapons dropping. So... And it's not that element. I know it's not that element. We've seen ice do well. Let's try this nature element. I can't believe how many elements they've got. Why so many elements? So we have physical, we have whatever that looks like, nature. That looks like it might be light, ice, fire, dark. So I often don't like it when there's too many elements. I remember on the Xbox 360 playing Fallout New Vegas. I was excited for me to 100% the game. Final fight at the end of the game before anything happened. I'll crash. So oh man. Yeah, they do need to fix stuff like that. I'm gonna cheat. What area are we in right now? I'll play it again. Well, you know, that is the problem, isn't it? Puts you off. Stonewave Cliffs element. Weak to ice, resist fire. Chromatic Hexka. Got about another hour-ish. Maybe slightly more. I'll be off for 5:30, so it's about an hour and 20 minutes I've got that I can use. So this zone apparently main weakness is ice, and I need to avoid using fire, lightning, and light, which I'm assuming is the weapon that I'm using now. So let's go and sort this out. Let's give everybody a weapon, get it upgraded, fix some abilities. Shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Not that way. I understand the immersion of it, but it's a shame we can't upgrade stuff at the checkpoints. Because this was a long run just to go and upgrade my weaponry. We have got a lot of stuff to use though, so we'll get it done. I need to fight some of these enemies and go see. Wow, that was such a bad way of talking there. I need to fight some of these enemies again though. Make sure we can keep those chromatics dropping. Yeah, well, weapons to +9. Reach 20. Yeah. I'm gonna toy around with her off stream tonight. Right, so, can I equip here still? Yes. So, ideally we want ice damage, but avoid light. So we should have Crueler Ram on there. Makes the most sense. Or, do we go, none of them are resistant to physical. We could go physical, but have it scale better with his stats. I could respec stats as well. But I'm going to guess that there's a limited number of respecs, so we can't just respec for each zone, right? If I'm going to lean towards no, we're going to lean towards agility, actually. I think. Look at stats here. I feel like I'm faffing so much, but I've got to make some decisions. So someone fresh, right? When I think health just seems obvious. So any weapon that scales with vitality is good. Might, I think, is a waste. I think it's a waste. Agility is much stronger. Like, if you can get a weapon that scales with Vit and Agility, you've won the game, right? And then you do get crit rate from defense. Now, for all the... I think you probably want... Like, if you want to be a crit person, you've got to be over 50%. And just looking at all those points that even there, like, if you cap that out... Defense does not make you crit. Not really. Does it? 12%. And these guys are on in the 20s. But you need to get 24 from there. So, yeah. You've got to get at least 30 base. You'd have to work really hard to get defense to matter for crit rate. But it does help. Just like, you know, so her weapon is obviously scaling Vit and look. From the weapon. I wish you could see how much you were getting from the stat. I can see they're giving it, like, they're showing you how much of your attack power is coming from the weapon, but they're not showing you the stat. But in terms of, like, from just, I want to scale my character stats, I think you 100% want health. You 100% need speed. You can't not have speed. Speed's too important. Look gives 1. And agility does give some defense. I don't think we can ignore crit. I don't think we can. It gives speed and, you know, getting that crit rate up, I think, to at least 20% is going to feel really good. 28. Something like that. How low that defense is now. So you can make a big difference to your defense real fast. I guess I just don't know how it's calculated, do we? That does still give you some progress towards your crit. I don't know. I don't know what I think the best is. I guess it's 396 without any equipment. 384. 451. And I guess the issue is, like, these haven't, Gustav hasn't been getting many double turns, even at 451. Which is a lot more, 70 more. I'd love to know what the breakpoint is for that. Double turns towards the end. Because back in, all you're really doing with speed is you're trying to defend against getting double turns on you at this point. Because it doesn't look like we get double turns very often ourselves. But anyway, weaponry. We want... Oh yeah, I was looking at scaling, wasn't I? What do I want to scale with? So she doesn't have ice, for example. She has fire, and they're resistant to fire, so that's not good. In which case, best scaling weapon is there. Oh, that's also quite good. Free aim shot breaks 2 shields. Is that 2 additional shields or just 1 extra? Because it already breaks 1, doesn't it? Oh, and you switch. Oh my god, that's way powerful. So if you break a shield, you switch to virtuous stance. Or you can spread it. Oh man, some of these are really strong. That's really good. But for her damage. That makes some of her setup way easier. How come none of his weapons have any cool abilities? They don't do anything yet. Right, and she wants to switch to... Not fire or lightning, okay. I guess we don't have that option. Oh, I wonder if that's to force you to use scale. Shield, I don't know what name is. Because we want to avoid fire and lightning, which we can't do on you. Have they done that on purpose? To make her more of a good idea. We need to avoid fire, lightning, and light, and she's got dark damage. Okay. And then we either have some skills always apply a 10 total. All damage taken is doubled. What? So long as she's holding that, she takes double damage? No. No. Recover health before that's really powerful. So I guess they're forcing me to take Luna out. That feels like what we're being encouraged to do. To try a different caster, I guess. Yeah, we're sticking with cold on you because that gives us the elemental weakness. And you should probably switch to that. That's really powerful. We got that there as well, didn't we? Man, it looks like some kind of bug arm. Oh no, I bet that's one of the gestrels. So something like that. I guess we're gonna remove you. I'm sorry, but I guess we are. Have you in. We can always respec later. The game doesn't seem so hard that it's impossible to recover from having bad stats, but yes, I think we definitely need agility. She's got to reach at least 400 speed. And then, so if we do that, and I'll split the rest of the hell like this. That's what I think. Something like that. 10% crit chance ain't too bad. Hopefully she won't die too fast like that, and... yeah. Alright, let's go and have a look at some skills. She's going to have so much that I don't know about. So we start with Twilight Slash. Defense on her as well. She gets some. So this is what I'm saying about some of the stats seem better than others. You get additional... So when you look, you see it gets highlighted. You get additional defense out of just upping agility for speed. So although, like, defense upgrades defense faster, but you get it from going faster anyway. And that's also defending you from enemies having double turns, and if you get it high enough, you get double turns instead of them. So your defense would be the fact that you do so much damage they get to attack less. And as you can see, even highlights that she gets more damage out of that as well. So it's weird. Some stats, so health only upgrades health, might only upgrade your base damage, as you can see there. But then agility has the ability to upgrade speed and defense. The reason attack power is highlighted there is because it's from scaling. Defense upgrades defense and crit chance, weird. And then look upgrades crit chance and speed. Like, so these all have like weird crossovers. Might doesn't seem like a good idea to me because you can get damage from scaling with your weapon instead. So I don't think that matters at all. So might was a mistake on him and her probably. Right, so she can do a self-heal. One hit. Plus foretell. Spreads burning. She doesn't apply burning, so that can only really happen if you're using Lune with her. Deals low dot damage to all enemies, 3 hits. That's quite good. 3 hits to all enemies. Consumes 1 foretell for each, so that's quite good. So if you can spread foretell around, which that doesn't do, that spreads the burn. That would be quite good. Targeted ally deals double damage for 1. Oh, that's even better than Mark. That's quite good. And that's for 1 turn. So yeah, that's so much better than Mark, because it won't just apply to 1 hit. Deals extreme dark damage to all enemies. What? Absorbs allies' health and enemies foretell to deal increased damage. Wow, okay. Some pretty good stuff down there. Shell powerful and rush. Oh man, that's so much more efficient. That's 2 powers. That's better than 2 powers in 1 that I'm currently using. And that would be rush there. So, like, what's the downside to that? Other than it's expensive. That's huge. Is it only for 1 turn? I don't think it is. Rush is 3 turns, so that's 3 turns. Okay. The only downside to that is it's expensive. It takes 6 points to use. I can live with that. Okay, we've got to get that. We're having that. Cleanses and allows status effects. Cool. Deals low single target damage, low single target physical damage. 1 hit. Propagates targets foretell to all. That's sick. That synergizes. Where was that? She's got some amazing abilities. I want that though. Oh, there's another mark if I wanted it. Marking card. Medium damage, 2 hits, and marks. Applies 3 foretell. She can give 4 AP to another player. Deals high dark damage to all enemies. 3 hits, dark wave. Deals consumes foretell for increased damage. Like, is that more damage per foretell? Like, if we've got loads of foretell out, do we get more and more damage? And delay target's turn. That's quite cool. Delaying slash. Yeah, she's way tactical. There's loads of strategy in here. Great rush. That's a picto there, isn't it? So she doesn't have a heal. Doesn't look like she has a heal. Oh, there we go. She can heal. What? So she's got an attack that heals. Deals medium single target damage. One hit. Heals allies by 30% health. Consumes foretell to increase heal by 5% per foretell. That's so good. Wow. Right. So she's... So as long as you can manage the foretell properly, she's obnoxiously powerful. So so with that, I can knock a shield off an enemy and heal all allies by 30%. It costs like her moves are expensive, but yeah. So she's got really good. Well, just really good everything. She's got good damage, good healing, good buffs. And I thought she was good. But like her setup is crazy. So you could do that to give somebody more speed, more defense, more power, because power is powerful. Add on double damage, which then she already has virtuous, which is going to be a separate 200% damage increase on a high, like what? You can set some crazy stuff up with this. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm looking forward to having some fun here. Right, let's go and upgrade. Let's decide on some weaponry and upgrade some weaponry. I'm going with the Rangerson because 5%. So she recovers 5% health per foretell applied. Excellent. Healing skills cost 1 less AP. Good. 30% increased heal efficiency per moon charge. Base attack gives 1 moon charge. Cool. Okay. I'm sorry, Lune. I'm sorry. We tried to keep you in the team. We don't want rush. We want what was it called? Man, why don't I go off? Leave me alone. Yeah, all set. And I guess this is like a you would probably maybe start with rush. Do you start with rush then into all set? No, you only want one of those. Thing is, you're not going to start with that. Oh yeah. Usually start with what, 3? I guess from through Pictos you could start with enough AP to set that up. Card Weaver deals low propagates targets foretell to all enemies. So you probably want that. Dark Cleansing cleanses an ally. The status effects propagates the target's buff to all allies. And that costs 0. So I can cure status for no AP. Medium single dark damage for 2 to 6 hits. That's expensive though. 2 to 6 hits. Don't know about that. What would I have instead? Phantom Blade. Deals hard single dark damage 1 hit. Yeah, there we go. Consumes all for that's big hit there. Medium single target for single damage 1 hit. Applies 2 foretell. Applies additional foretell if target has 0 foretell. So I can put something straight onto 5 foretell with that. And then consume foretell with that. Okay. And I can propagate foretell with that. So go 5, give everybody 5. Hit hard. Okay, yeah. Deals low single target damage, 1 hit, consumes all foretell to deal additional damage. Is there anything else I want to inflict foretell with? Applies 1 for top hit. Okay. Oh, there we go. So that's why that's good. So that deals 2 to 6. Applies 1 foretell per hit. Crits apply additional foretell. So she wants crit for that. There's a lot of menu surfing here and there. That's so cheap and applies 5 foretell instantly. And compared to that, that's going to give 2 to 6 plus. Like, you can get more out of that. Do we need 10? 10 is the cap. 20 is the cap, isn't it? Run with that for now. Run with that for now. Okay. And then we want pictos. For stats mostly, because these are all learnt, right? So you could get that there. Oh no, I don't want that on. I don't want that on. Let's have that for some speed and crit rate instead. Then we can have health and speed there. And I always kind of want her to have those. In fact, you know what? I think she does get those. Energizing first start, 100%. Because that's going to allow her to get that rush off. Additionally, there are other pictos with rush in their names. Oh no, you already said that. I already read that, I should say. So it gives her good health. Wasn't really about the health. I'm doing that for those +1 APs, which now doesn't cost her any Lumina. We can activate some of this. How much capacity does she have? 18. Attack lifesteal. Recover 15% health on base attack. I mean, that is strong, but 15. We don't have capacity for that right now. I want to find the extra energizing start. I have to look for that. Accelerating last stand, gain rush if alone, no. 50% increased base attack damage. So, like, if you're base attacking, you could do that, but I don't think we will be. Increased effect damage, no. Healing tints, no. Chance to burn a free aim, no. No. 200% crit chance of burning enemies, no. Increase if health is low, no. Gain powerful on base attack. No, because we're going to be applying that. Gain 1 AP on perfect dodge once per turn. No. Dead engine, no. Target break is probably good in a boss fight. So then when you break it, you've instantly got ability points. 1 AP on a jump counter attack, maybe. Play first. Base attack applies 1 defenseless. That's quite good. That's quite good. 3% of your health. I love how it's all based on percentages as well. It's obviously good for thingy. I really like that. Why don't I have that on? Expensive, that's why. Not bothered about roulette. Crit chance fight alone, no. SOS shell's good. I would like SOS shell. So if I give her 5 Lumina, the only one that I really want to get on her is SOS shell. Let's do that. I have to go to the blacksmith boy. In the cave. Yeah, here we go. So I want to give her 5 more Lumina. Okay. We've got enough to get everyone to 30. Let's do that. Seems good. I don't know how many more. This is the problem. I don't know how many characters we're getting, so I don't know how well to divide this right now. Let's use that. 30 seems good. Let's do that. And I've got some spare if I want to use something else. Not here. Here. Right, so I want SOS shell. 100%. Just big. And I've got 7 left. For some nice to haves. Augmented counter, increased attack to counter attack damage. It's pretty good. Gain rush fighting low. No, I don't want that. 1 AP from a dodge, why not? There we go. And then we can have 50% increased break damage on base attack. Maybe. How many points have we got? I've got 3. Last time critical, except no. Burning shots? Probably not. Marking shots? Probably not. That's probably the best one out of all those. And the other one we can have after that is dead energies, which is just nice to have. Alright, there we go. That sets her up pretty nicely, I think. Obviously I need to look at these guys at some point. But that should make Shell pretty good in battle. You've got some spare Picto slots now. Don't want confident. Accelerate last stand. I mean, the problem is it's not doing anything. It's nice to have some base health and speed, but let's do that. Okay. Speed and crit rate. I feel like the best thing to get out of these though is probably the health and defense. Like that. Speed and crit, speed and crit. So much speed and crit out there. Speed and crit, health defense. It's almost too aggressive, isn't it? What does that give us? Look, yeah, 120. So that's going to make you so much more defensible. Health and crit, pretty good. That Energize is just so powerful. So, without having to spend the Lumina points, plus 1 AP at start battle and 320 health. That's obviously nice for defense, isn't it? Let's have that on. Instead of that, because it makes Paris completely unworth it. Oh, we haven't learnt that yet. Sorry, he's got it on. Confident. Health and speed, go on then. Or is there anything that needs learning? This is the problem, right? Yeah, trying to get everything all balanced out, but we end up having stuff that needs learning as well. There we go, that should be better. I still haven't decided the important thing of weapons that I want to use. Picked your weapon, didn't I? We're going with the Rangerson for now. You're sticking with the Crueler Ramp, yes. And you are going to be... Fire makes no sense. So any of these, whichever one scales the best. Vitality and agility makes sense, I guess. Alright, so I guess everybody's weapons are set. Let's go. Upgrade them a bit. We will probably feel much more powerful once we go back in and deal with this. You don't get that much of it, don't you? So if you get this wrong, this could feel really bad. I'm confident this isn't wrong. This one. So it barely gives you enough to get three weapons. I couldn't get 4 characters' weapons mixed right now. All right, let's go. And actually, what I want to do right now is, because she's likely to get a few level ups, I want to take a picture of your base stats right now, so I can see what they look like after a few levels. Right, so we should be a tad stronger. Just a tad. Let's find out. I guess we could test against something like out here, but let's keep trying to move forward. What have I got? I've got 45. Oh, wow. I finished in 15 minutes-ish. Let's at least try and get through this soon. Let's at least try, because otherwise we haven't really gotten anywhere. Or far enough for me to be happy. But I think we're quite far through the zone. I want to set on else. Well, that's what we're going to do in a minute. Astral Tide Cabins. Let's see what it's like as we progress forward. I saw we got that over there. Nothing down? No. It looks like we're going to get down there. This dungeon's pretty big. Lanterns everywhere. I wonder if there's like hidden drop-offs. Oh, I missed. Yeah, so she... so her buff is going to be straight away. It's so good. Alright. Does that mean they're faster than me? We're only getting the first strike because I got that thing. That's already better. Alright. Yeah, damage numbers are way higher. Alright, so. Sick. Heal parry. That's real nice.
It's locked on you.
That makes that feel so much more rewarding. I'm gonna have to get that heal parry on. I have rush and regen pictos on scale. Once I get a shield one, she will be super good for getting into her twilight mode. It's a shame there's not a weight, right? Because I could do with Skyel putting do double damage on his overcharge right now. Can you imagine? Like, she is good. Her buffs are amazing. Oh, he's got to skip this one anyway. Alright, let's go. Look at the damage. Also, sun gives +1 AP per 4 tokens. I see. So now I could do something like, right, apply all that foretell there. Man, she's absolutely monstrous.
Time to hit big.
And she heals herself for applying the foretell. Okay. She's now in virtuous state. We're not applying fire anymore, so I'm going to have to get rid of those fire-based abilities. She doesn't need God. Okay, so yeah, this makes her so much more efficient now. I've got like 2 or 3 abilities I could just take off. It's not even close to being similar, is it? He could take powerful off. Yeah, I could do loads more now. An ability that allows scale to heal off of fortune amount. Foretell amount. Foretell on enemies makes her super tanky. Yeah. Well, I don't really care too much about personal healing. The one where it's just she'll heal the whole party for the foretell is way crazy. I'm looking forward to getting that. And I can't believe she's got a free cleansing. And propagates buffs. Like, I'm not even going to use that for propagating buffs, but Claire, why does that cost nothing? Look how cheaply she gets a medium attack that applies 5 foretell. Can't switch to virtuous from where I am, can I? Missed it. Damn it. Man, I can't use my overcharge again. The overcharge is looking a bit cumbersome, isn't it? It's lovely when you get that hit off. I guess it's nice to build up and have in your pocket ready for when you're ready. But yeah, I'm looking forward to... Can we even see skill points here? But yeah, I mean, she's at level 18, so she's got levels left to catch up. Some kind of building. Can we go in this water? Let's have a look at the water to check the water out. No swimming still. Okay. It's difficult to see in here. See, we've got an enemy there, but I don't want to like miss anything. We've got all sorts of little paths. Let's look at something up on the left side here, for example. Go back to where we fought. Okay. Got 2 paths to check out. I'll check all the paths out eventually. Give me here. Item you're missing. I'll find it, don't worry. I've got to change loads of skills around. There's so much stuff I don't need. So I have to parry that really. Just if you want to kill it early, you have to parry it. That is going to shield itself. Let's take you first.
Finesse and grace.
That's on there. And you're going to start with all set. I love that. It's such a good move.
Okay.
Eat it! Too early. I didn't get the jump. That's a shame. Gotta get the parry heals on. I think that's such a game changer. So there's nothing stopping you putting Fortella right now, right?
I can do it.
Should have you.
Take down their shields. Not looking good.
And she gets another turn, which means... I know this isn't a hard battle. Maybe you shouldn't go hard, but I just want to practice like different things we can do. Then he doesn't get to overcharge. It's such a shame. Yeah, nothing for you to do there. So this is where you would ideally want the Twilight, then you could consume it to get AP to do something big next, right? Yeah, so you could consume into Phantom Blade. Maybe, I don't know. Something like that. These items don't require us to be that in-depth about it, but... Right, so we're going to go do that left side. It's very dark in here, hard to see what we want to be doing. There's that loop. Not entirely. Oh look, we can platform across. It's gonna be annoying. Oh, I knew I was gonna miss. Oh, there's something over there. So much. So going up that left path was just like, yep, there's loot everywhere. Give me a bit of a glimpse. Where was that pink one? Yeah, there we go. I think that's the one I saw.
Well, that will help.
Bit of Lumina. Now I've got to go back up there. Platform all the way across. This has to be one of the game's weakest things, is the platforming. It's very... I don't know. Is clunky the right word? I just don't think the platforming feels good. I've gone the wrong way. Or was it further around? Yeah, around this way. Gustav will be in the end, dead in the end of Act 1. Ah, so we're in for spoilers, are we? Okay. I know who I don't want to hear from again. I don't even care if you're joking, so see ya.
Well, that will help.
Get the Picto. 50% increased break damage. Side quest, okay. Yeah, we know we've got to get 3 luminous thingies here. Oh, that's with free aim shots. Speed and crit rate. I'm gonna learn it anyway, just so we can. Is that what these glowy things are? Yeah, I've got loads of things I need to take off.
Well, that
okay. The little nudge there was useful. Thanks, Gavin. And you did it without actually telling me what to do, which is quite cool.
What have we here?
It gave me enough to work it out. I can't take it off, Gustav. I don't have any alternatives, but I can take hers off. Can I change her skills here? Respect to, yeah, I can. I need to get some different skills. I need different ways to get into virtuous that don't consume burn. It's fine. We'll do it at a checkpoint. We haven't quite honed in yet. Things that we want. There's one of those there, look. Oh, hello. No, it's not. It's tricking me. There's no point in me trying to all set here. It's like, I was about to do what I was normally doing, and then no, we're doing that. The instant buff at the beginning, though, seems so strong. So good. We've got the glistening rocks, that's all 3. Cool. Should we turn that in now? Let's grab this.
We can use that.
More lumina. That boss was so hard. Which boss? Or have you just done a boss? I thought you was busy. Let's go and do this. Let's go and do this. Let's turn this thing in. Otherwise, it's going to be a longer run back, isn't it? The Watcher had a boss health bar for some reason. Can't as boss. Oh, right, okay. I mean, I guess maybe it counts as like an elite or something, because it's probably not going to respawn because it's for collecting the stone. A little bit like, did anybody do Jedi Survivor? And they had like a named sergeant guy that was like a joke boss. A lot of people did a lot of jokes about that one being so hard. Yes, I will insert it into your back. That's it, yeah, break the door technician. And then we get the loot.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's quite good. Do I care about auto shell? I don't think I do. Not really. Maybe the stats on it are good, and we'll obviously end up learning it. But I don't think I do. We've got SOS shell. Do I care about SOS shell? Maybe. I understand some people are going to say this synergy between her being able to spread that. For it's 0 AP as well, isn't it? Because that's on the cleanse. But that's not something I want to spend a turn on, not really. But it is a 400 health boost, which is good. It's interesting that that's a thing I'm looking at now. Which, you know, is probably better than that accelerated last stand. Anyway. So we'll do that. Now she has way more health. So, does that mean... Does anybody know? I guess Gustav's a bit ahead of me. No, Gustav? Gavin. Does that mean we can depend on Pictos for health gain? I don't need to care as much about vitality. Obviously, I've not gotten too far into the game yet to know how much of that we need, but it's an interesting thought. We can use as long as you grind up the abilities from the Pictos. We don't actually need Pictos for the ability, right? We can use Lumina for that. So we can just grind up the Picto abilities themselves and then use the Pictos for stat bonuses. It's just giving us raw health, isn't it? So let's go down this hole in the bottom corner. I feel like that's more likely to be a secret than the bit we can use square to cross up there. I could be wrong, but that's what my gut tells me. This is more likely to be a secret. Or optional. Ooh, it's a boss. It's going to be a chromatic one. This is going to kill me in one hit. Even if it does, there's still a recoat down here. Oh, is that another entrance into the mansion there? It's not too fast, that's a good sign. Resistant to the other abilities we're using. Its health looks doable. Yeah, it's doable. I failed on all those parries there. This is where I need to get that party heal for the things we apply. Okay. Shoddy inoffensive. Yeah, I need a better way to get into Virtuous. No shield spray. I could get a second turn for extra attack on breaking rules. Why not?
Finesse and grace.
Careful now, Gustav.
Damn it! The wind up on that is terribly, like, disgusting. It doesn't even look like that's what it's doing. Right, let's overcharge.
For those who come after.
There we go. It worked. And we get perilous parry. 1 AP on parry, but damage received is doubled. I'm never using it.
What have we here?
Oh, polished chroma catalyst. That's good. This is going to be another one of those puzzle rooms. Let's get that blood off me. I like how it actually changes how the character looks, not just in the battle scene. Examine.
Oh.
Ah, okay, cool. Could be secrets in here. Keep looking around. So this is the mansion, right? There was all those extra doors. Oh, okay. So it's open this one. All right. Not quite as much secrets. The funny thing is, that means like if you go around the mansion, you can count all the doors. You know how many of those rooms we've got to find. Very small because I left. That's fine then. I want to level she health up a little bit. I want to see how the base stats grow now that I've got a picture at 18. So yeah, without the fire, she can't switch to virtuose. She can make her own fire, but it costs 5. So that's 8. Just think, no, you don't work, does it? I'm glad they experienced all this now, though. That's so good. I love it. Let's stick with that. I've got to get that heal on power though. Missed that. Don't know what it is. The darker screens make it way harder for me to perceive everything. Yeah, she's gonna. Let's let. Maybe I'll take that shield off. Ready. Give me fire when ready. And you can apply that there.
Let's spill some ink.
And then. Sorry, defenseless. Break the rules. I love that the whole attack goes through as well. That's so good, really. Oh, but using those one after the other, it puts you into stanceless because okay, that's good to know. Right now, I can go back into offensive and apply burn here. Did it? Oh, the other thing's left still. Alright. Man, that's the light seriously caught me out there.
Here's
No fire again. Can use it without being pure in virtuous mode. It just seems like a waste. The amount of damage we could be getting. Alright, good to know. So we can farm the chroma catalyst here if you want to upgrade more weaponry. Taking a lot of damage from these fights, but I am messing around, and I don't have a good synergy between abilities right now. Alright, so I guess we'll try the square across, because that probably was the path of progression, now that we know. So I guess if I was coming in here on the walkthrough, we turn right first, go down the rope, defeat the enemy. So we should assault you. Your shield strip is looking really good here right now, isn't it? Do that first thing. Does she start in virtuous thing? Don't know. Right. Oh, I missed the second one. They both got shields on, aren't they now? Alright, so now we can apply some foretell.
Here's your card.
Blades sharp. Take down their shields. Blades sharp.
And now she gets to Fury if she wants. Quick damage.
Please survive.
What? Man, everything's all full of shields again. Gustav can't get his ability off. One hit consumes foretell to deal additional damage. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Missed. They always seem to do the same attacks, those ones, don't they? Same attack pattern. They do the swipe first and the overhead thing. So Mael's shield strip is essential. You can't play without it, really. No, it won't let me use overdrive. Snoop burn. I could do rain from fire. I'm gonna help those out. Now I can't. Still can't get into virtuous. But now she can use, yeah, consume foretell to deal additional damage, right? Oh, cool. Card Weaver plays the second turn, does it? Alright, let's try that. Oh, no, let me. So we've got a couple of abilities now to keep an eye on that allow me to play extra turns. That's good. So it is looking like Gustav, Mael and Shield right now. Mael and Shield both got abilities for extra turns and some great display. I've just got to get rid of the thingy. Reliance on fire to get into Virtuous. Oh, it was coming. I should have known by the sound. I've only got 10 minutes left. I need to get somewhere where I can save. Right. I can barely see. Okay.
Lucky.
I might have to put that go first thing on Shale. Seems like a waste that we're doing less damage than we could be. Oh, it's just that. Well, I guess I can use overcharge on that.
For those who come after.
That allows me to play a second turn, so it says. And propagates foretell, which I haven't used yet. Okay. So we can place foretell on you, for example.
Okay, let's spill some ink.
Guess we have a weird turn order now. He's not all charged up, is he? So doesn't really matter which one I attack. So you should Card Weaver. Yeah, low damage, propagate foretell, but we get a second turn. Right there. Yeah, and then you can. If we had enough, we could do something like Twilight Slash or Phantom Blade. Okay. Good. I'm only 1 AP out, but yeah, okay, that works pretty alright. Missed it.
It's locked on you.
There's almost no point in the counter, though, is there? We clearly need some kind of parries, can bypass shields or something.
Time to hit big.
But, yeah.
Take down the shields.
That's why my L is essential. Okay. We started streaming it right before this came out because I wanted to get just a bit of that kind of themed goodness on the channel.
Perfect.
Colour review.
Florrie is over there. Ooh, but I sense some.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to call it here because the family will be home from school in about 8 minutes. I'll be recording some stuff later on. I'm gonna sit probably look at changing some stats around, because I think this is all wrong now. Hers is probably the closest to what I think I'm happy with. But I think you probably want like a baseline of vitality just so that you've got enough. I don't feel like you need might. Speed is good. And crit rate is good. Maybe you want some defense to improve your... What's the word? Effective hit pool. But agility feels like the most important stat to me. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. So long as the enemies aren't getting double turns, I guess it's fine. Maybe the true answer is you need a baseline of all of them. I'm going to find out what 500 speed looks like. Well, he's already on 500. It's not. You're not even making that much difference for him, is it? 500. Like, is Mayo really suffering at 394? I don't think she is. So 100 less speed and you can barely tell the difference. It's like, it's difficult to know. So that gives you 4. She actually get more than the scaling there. On might. I think crit scaling weapons are it's going to be out there. Because crit is going to be 50% more base damage. On top of, like, so if you get scaling plus the crit on there, that's obviously, that's the highest DPS, surely. It's going crit. Maybe with some might for base damage, but I doubt it. I think I'm going to put some defense on you. I was avoiding defense on Mayo, but I think maybe. Alright, skills. I've been begging myself to get better skills. I want all of hers. All of hers are really good. I don't even know how I'm going to strip this down to 6. I want to get rid of marking. Recover's obviously good. Oh, I can finally get this shatter. I will be streaming this time again tomorrow, yeah. This is going to be my usual time on weekdays now. 2 o'clock every day. There's actually very little that can get in the way of that, unless it's a bank holiday now. So that is my plan. So I want that. Yes. Pierce is doing good with Mark. Does she start with that? So I could, if I was to respec, I could refund that one, but then I'd have to buy that anyway. So actually, we still have to have that anyway. So respecking doesn't get me anywhere. What I need is something that gets me into Virtuous. That's really good if you want her to take damage. So she can be turned into the tank. If you wanted. I don't think I'm going to do that, but okay. Increase damage to mark targets. Cheaper if you're in Virtuous, so that's no good. Nope. Reapplies current stance, goes 2 to 4 AP. That's interesting. Expensive. So the only way to get into Virtual Stance is this, Swift Stride. Switches to Virtuous if it is burning. Or I can sacrifice all my health. For now. There's obviously other abilities, but okay. Alright. So we're going to have to find a way for other people to apply burning. Can you apply burning? No. Can you apply burning? No. There are other ways, but okay. That means we want something like
Scary.
a picto that does burning on crit, isn't it? That's the other way. We don't want breaking shot, don't want breaker. Burning shots, no. I want that. Something passive. 25% increased critical chance. Oh, no, I don't want that. I thought there was one we could apply burning on crit. No? Apply burn on hitting a marked enemy. That's a good way. That's expensive. That's expensive for what it is. That seems like such a waste. 20%. So you could like, on average, you can have to fire 5 shots to apply burn. So the only other way is for her to apply her own burn, so she'll have to do Rain of Fire. Applies 3 burn per hit. Defensive stance applies 2 more burn. So if she does that from offensive, she applies more burn. Okay, so she just has to apply her own burn from defensive, ideally, because then she does even more. I don't actually have anything that puts her in defensive. So, you know, defense is there, which it works well with breaking rules. And we have Rain of Fire into Swift Stride into Flurry. We don't need Guard Up anymore, though. Which means we can have Spark. Just cheaper. Ton of fire bullets, yes. Well, there's a difference between having fire abilities and applying burn thing. So, for example, degagement isn't going to work. We're not using Mark at the moment. It looks like Spark's the best idea because then I can offensive switch into burn if I want. I mean, it doesn't really matter how many burns she has. As long as there's one burn, we can Swift Stride into Flurry. But it makes more sense to get the most out of it, right? I'm not really using defensive stance. It's weird that Guard Up doesn't put you into defensive stance, though, isn't it? Don't know, I think that's weird. So we have offensive switch, allows us to switch to defensive. Oh, that puts you into defensive there. Interesting. I don't have anything that benefits from that. So is there anything that benefits from defensive. Only ring of fire. So I could really stack the fire up if I did that. And I guess you kind of want interplay, depending on whichever direction you choose to go. So offensive strike works well with either spark or breaking the rules. But the problem with that is that makes you stanceless, but it doesn't matter for me stanceless because you get a second turn, which means then you could choose to do either of these. And actually, what the cool thing about that is if you've got the AP, you can pick between offensive or defensive stance. And then after that, swift stride into flurry, because that'll take you into virtuous, and that's your big damage, which is where you want to have your flurry, which is where you want to be in virtuous for. And you want to keep switching between stances because that gives you more AP. Is that somewhere close, Gavin? Obviously, I don't want a word for word build, but just, you know, that seems like it works. We could make so that there's no burn on crit, which is unfortunate. Like I thought there would. There's burn on sharp, but I don't really want that. Mark is too difficult to control. Taking that off. Highlight damage to all enemies, 1 hit. To medium damage. If the target has a burn, I can heal myself. I barely ever use it. It might be relevant sometimes, but I barely ever use that. I don't need powerful anymore. Like, but there's just no skills I want him to have. At the moment, his skills are just not exciting. Like, I can see that we're going to have a load that we unlock, but like, I can have a self-recovery. Okay, maybe. But for now, until I get some more of this unlocked, I don't really care about many of his abilities. Maybe I could take him out. Like, is Gustav the main character? Can I take him out? Have Lune? Do I take him out? I love his big charge up thing, but his abilities just have so much less stuff to do. That fixes a lot of problems. Then I've got extra burn as well. I've been using him like as the main character, but maybe not. My family's back. I can hear them. Have anyone in your group? Yeah. Because then we've got all of the burn. Now we've got all the fire. Burn skills, Lune. Also multiple heals. Probably won't take immolation. That's fine. We've got 6 points to use. I can have any element. Towards things deal high elemental damage to the target. Can break if four scenes are consumed. Alright, see. So does it have to be specifically a breaking ability to break an enemy when the bar's full? She also has hit all abilities. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. 5 damage to all enemies, 1 hit. Yeah. Applies burn to all enemies, does it? So that's quite good. And cheap too. Six hits to 1 target. I don't feel like I need that though, because Thunderfall is quite good. Medium. Because that's 1 target if it's only 1 target on the field. Well, if it has 1 of each, it can deal stupid damage. That's interesting. Maybe I didn't need revitalization. I could have left that. I didn't really need rebirth. I only needed the healing. Free heal from green. Skills wise, she's up front right now for a respec, isn't she? Because I could take those out for a lot of points. Then you can have big damage. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna toy around with this. I'm probably gonna use Lune over Gustav. It feels a bit sad, but his energy thing has been so difficult to use. Because like I have to bring shields down and stuff, and everyone just keeps on blocking him. He keeps getting blocked. I mean, maybe that's by design, but everyone else has got so much more they can do. And if we're not going to consume the mark I've been getting off him, then it makes more sense to play around with the elements instead. So, yeah, we'll continue tomorrow. Same time again tomorrow. And, what day is that? What day is that? Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It might be later on Saturday. We'll see how Saturday looks. But expect this to be the same every weekday now. Or the foreseeable future. I don't see why I would change. So, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you were busy, Gavin, but it was still kind of cool to have you along anyway. So, hopefully I'll catch you all again tomorrow.